Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 14 of my 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In this episode, we will be scaling the terrifying Jagged Peaks in search for Bayle the Dread. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss. So, fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. Alright, so a couple things about this episode that we want to pay attention to is we are going to switch our build around once we get through a certain piece of this map. Now, I started over here because there's going to be dialogue from an NPC that we want, but we actually want to start from the Pillar Path waypoint. You can either start here from the Pillar Path cross or from the castle front, and you can just kind of ride all the way through to get to this point where we will run into Igon. Igon is a very interesting character. We are going to try to do as much as we possibly can with his quest line. But that means we gotta listen to this. He sounds like he's having a great time.
The pain. The pain. My arms, my legs. Each lies a bloody ruin. The pain. The exquisite pain.
Tell me more, please. Please tell me more.
Bayle! Vile Bayle! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
Oh, all right then. This voice actor is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
The exquisite pain.
Like, everybody talks about how his... Oh, whoop. Forgot to change that from Night Rain. But everybody talks about how his other really big lines that he has, where he just starts screaming and yelling at Bayle, vile Bayle, and he doesn't... They don't actually show... They don't actually show, like, the small lines like that. That takes a lot of talent and skill to be able to do as a voice actor. Not that I would know, because I don't voice act. I mean, I want to voice act eventually. That's one of the things that I hope to accomplish as a YouTuber, is be able to do that, but we'll see. Ow, I just kind of waited for that, huh? Whew! Alright, so as you can see, we wanted to kill the Ancient Dragon Man, which we will eventually see again. Now, I don't believe there is really anything else over here. There is an item to the southwest that we want to go get. It is a smithing stone. I don't believe it's a very big one. I think it's like a smithing stone 3 or a 4. It's not like it's an 8. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Well, that's alright. We'll just run around this little edge. Gets us to the higher point. And let's see. Should be somewhere over here. I might be a little off. When I wrote these notes for this walkthrough, it was probably 2 weeks ago. So, I'm not gonna lie when I say I don't know where this smithing stone is. It just says to the southwest. Well, let's see. Was it down here? Ah, is that it? Nope, that's an eagle. That's not it. Alright, well, there's a smithing stone somewhere over here, but it's not that important. We can buy our own, as most of you guys that are playing this should be able to. If you followed my 100% playthrough, you should have the bell bearing with all of the stones. So you can buy it anyways. Money is not an option, or is not like a hard thing to get when you're playing in the DLC. You know what I mean? Because it takes us like 300,000 to level up, doesn't it? Yeah, 300,000. Money is nothing. Alright, but we are now in the Dragon's Pit, where we want to explore this section and try to come up, or try to find our way to a couple of different good enemies. Here is number one, which is a big boy. Ow. Thought I was be able to roll by him, but I guess not. Alright, so there's two dead. And then now, let me take a look at my notes. Which way did I want to go? I think I wanted to go to the southwest, right? Dragon's Pit, the only path you could take. Turn right, follow the path, kill the two skeleton beasts, then head southwest for a smithing stone. Ah, this is the southwest I was talking about. Never mind, there are no items out there. Forgive me, everybody. Forgive me. I don't read my notes correctly. But you guys all know, if you subscribe to the channel, because you've seen my videos before, you know I can't read. I'm dyslexic as all get out. We're lucky if I can read my own typing. Alright, so now we want to run this way. You may think that when you get to this point that we want to run or drop down onto the short end, but we actually want to run there. So we want to work on first killing this big boy. And we want to try to be sneaky about it, because I believe there's a couple enemies that will run from over there. Or they will spawn in, I should say, from the ground over here. So it'll be once we grab our item, the enemies will summon up. They're not very difficult, but again, when you're fighting a big boy who's kind of tanky, it's a good idea to kill him first. Then we want to run across here, and we want to kill Crossboy, big boy. And then we can run down. I believe that's where we want to go, right? Alright, now, yes, we want to go this way. Alright, there's that. And then we have two enemies that we can kill. We got a big boy and a small boy. We want to... there's another big boy down there, actually. That little pile of bones above my head. So we want to kind of play this smart. You can either try to aggro them one at a time. You can try to go kill them all together. I'm just going to wait a little bit. And this guy will eventually turn around. This big dude will eventually turn around. And once he gets about halfway down the steps, I'm going to go take out Shield Boy. So I can at least kill one of them before everybody starts getting real mad at me. Whiff. Oh, that works. Kill him. Ow, good move. Is the other guy coming? No, he's not coming up yet. I'm surprised. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty easy. And he still hasn't shown up. Alright, well, let's go fight this Magma Wyrm over here. So while you're in here, depending on the time of the day, the Magma Wyrm will be awake. So once you are in here, I'm not going to use my stuff. It'll be fine. Once you're in here, Magma Wyrm will wake up. Doing his normal Magma Wyrm things where he's got to run. Can't sit still. Is that it? Alright, cool. I'm surprised he's not staggering. There we go. I was about to say, I've been doing a lot of damage. Well, there's the Magma Wyrm. We get a nice ancient dragon smithing stone and a dragon heart. Very useful stuff. And now we can go back down the staircase where we can fight the other big boy that hasn't woken up yet for some reason. I didn't want to lock onto him. Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, so now we can head down into this section. I don't remember if there's another enemy in here, but it says, be brave, show no fear. all we're going to do is jump down. I can't remember. Is there an item over here? I don't think there are. I think it's just the jump. So like in Sekiro, like in Dark Souls 3, like in pretty much every game that From Software has made, with the exception of Bloodborne, ironically, because there's so many, like, that's the game with, like, the least amount of fall damage for the most part. You gotta make a depth-defying jump and just magically land on your cankles with no pain. Explain that one to me. Explain that one to me, From Software. Is it because I landed in sand? Well, sand is a part of concrete, so... Ow. Well, now we want to make sure we are at our dragon, what's his name? Ancient Dragon Man? Something like that. Ancient Dragon Man is not very hard. We basically want to kill him, and then grab, or we'll get his weapon, the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, and then we want to take the doors and move into the next area for the foot of the Jagged Peaks. So, his fight's not that hard. The only thing he's going to really do differently is he's going to use some dragon incantations like the Roar, the Slam, or Fire Breath. But overall, it's not going to be very hard. He will use the Ash of War as well, which is a big slam. It'll hit fairly hard, like that. See what I mean? That weapon is also what we are going to switch to, I should mention. Because it is lovely. It is very lovely against dragons. Cheating! Who does that? Ah, good move. You thought you had me. You thought you had me, but you didn't. Valiantly fought. Valiantly fought. Good effort. Good effort. Alright, so once we get to our next grace, I am going to switch to this weapon because pretty much everybody we're going to fight is a dragon. Alright, so here is our grace. We are going to warp back. I don't think I need to respec, but we'll see. Alright, let's put my Dragon Hunter Katana on. 15 and 20. Beautiful. I don't need to switch. Excellent. I don't need to respec. I should respec, but why would I do that? You know what I mean? Why would I do that? And then because we can, do I do Rakshasas or do I do the Great Katana? We'll see. Maybe I can get the Great Katana to be Dexterity or Arcane so we can get a little more bleed. I'm leaning towards the Great Katana. Beauty. Alright, let me see. I think this one is buffable. But let me see. Let me put on the other katana and see. I think this one is also a somber, so it is not infusible. Or not infusible, excuse me. Like, you can use it for greases, but I don't think you can change the Ash of War. Yeah, you can't change the Ash of War, so we will just use the Great Katana. Alright, so it is a bummer that we can't use... what's it called? It is a bummer that we can't use Rakshasa's blade, because I actually really like how that one looks compared to this weapon. But at the same time, it's also kind of cool that we get to use just the plain old Great Katana. Let's throw that. Do I want it on Keen? Or should we do Bleed? Ooh, 137 Bleed. Oh my goodness. That is redonkulous. Or 103. I feel like this one would be better. I feel like Bleed would be better because my highest stat is what? It's dexterity, right? Yeah, it's dexterity. So we want a dex scaling weapon for right now. Or wait, hang on. Yeah. Excellent. And I'm not fat rolling. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, we want to go back to, where is it? Dragon Pit Terminus. I think this is where we go. Yes, excellent. Alright, so from here we are just going to take the only path we can. And it is going to be time for us to fight some dragons. I gotta think, is there anything I want to take off? I don't think so. I think this is it. Ooh, what's my physic? I don't remember. We want to take... I mean, we want to switch to stamina recovery, probably. Or the thorny cracked tier. But it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Alright, so we got a couple of dragons to kill. There isn't really much here other than if you come this way, you'll see a sign left on the ground or a message left on the ground from Igon. Which is, I believe, way up top here. Yeah, it's right up top. You can see the little beams of light. Bayle, O Terror Incarnate, I stand afore ye. Alright, so needless to say, we're going to be running into that bad boy here in a little bit. But we want to hop on Torrent. And let's go mess up an enemy. We do want to grab Sharp Gravelstone wherever we see it, because that is a useful item for grease. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. So, these drakes will do other moves aside from this, which makes them a rather annoying fight, because honestly, they're not very hard. The new moves that they have really aren't... That's not what I was, but okay. Like, the new moves aren't hard to learn, it's just they do them a lot. Which is this. And then a wombo combo, because this is what Bayle has, basically. I'm surprised I have not staggered. There's the stagger, man. Dual Great Katana is redonkulous, huh? Wow. I didn't even get to use the Dragon Wound Slash. That's wild. Alright. Sick. Now, we have a choice. We can go this direction towards the Jagged Peaks, or we can go this direction towards the dead dragon. We want to go to the south. We are going to hug the right wall first. I don't believe there's any items on the right side, but just to verify, we are going to hug the right wall. On the way back, we are going to hug the other wall over there, as there's going to be an item or two on that side. Big ram! Big sheep! I love them. They are my favorite. They are my favorite animals in the game. Nothing is better than them. You can kill these dudes if you want. I am not. They're one side has a couple couple items. One side does not. Now, when we get to this little tower, we want to hop inside, as there should be a cookbook. And then we can come over here. Now, you can ride around on the dragon all over the place. When you look at the dragon, or on the wings, there will be some items. They are just harpoons that you can use for a Greatbow, I believe. It's either a Greatbow or Ballista. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, we should do... Yeah, we should do Dexterity, it looks like. Alright, now it's time to talk to a new dragon lady. She's really nice. Not gonna lie. Hang on, I gotta look. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Well, let me get my sword out of you, lady.
Warrior true. Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
You want to devour the draconic essence.
Yes, as it should be. Now, seek the Jagged Peak. There you will find Bayle, the oldest and vilest of all dragons, land-bound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required in the name of my lord, Placidusax.
Thank you, lady. Much preach. Much preach.
Warrior true.
So, if you want to learn more about Bayle and Placidusax, by all means ask. I definitely do.
In a time long past, Bayle turned upon the Dragonbolt. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the group. Since that day, Bayle and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, land-bound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
Alright. Oh, nope, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Okay. So, since it's nighttime, I wonder if this will work. Oh, she disappeared. Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to come back. So, now, you can either warp back here and go that way, or you can just ride back. We want to ride on Torrent. I also love this shot. I didn't do a good job of coming up to it. But doesn't this remind you of God of War 2018? When Kratos is standing in the jaws of the dragon he and Atreus killed? And let's be honest, Atreus didn't do much. He didn't do much. Kratos is the one who absolutely demolished that thing, right? So, yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. I like that From Software added something like that, because they've always done a great job adding environmental storytelling and things like that. So it just makes you think, like, what in the world killed that dragon? And that makes a great question. I don't think we'll ever get an answer. Because it could be a demigod that we don't know about. Could be, like, an example. It could be like an Elden Beast type figure. Like a greater will or an outer god brought to life in the Shadow Realm, which in turn hunted and killed that gigantic dragon. But you never know. Could be giants as well. Giants were pretty massive beings, but you gotta wonder, what in the heck is that big? That's like the Titan size from God of War. Like the older God of War. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There's nothing up there but craftables. So we just want to head east now and go up the cliffside. There isn't really much here other than the Fulgur Blooms, which, again, you can feel free to grab if you're a crafter. I am not. So I will not grab much. There are some other craftables that you can collect while you are going up the mountainside as well. There's some more of the... I forget what they're called. We just picked them up. It's like the sharp gravel stones, I believe, and other items of that nature. But there really isn't much other than that. I believe we got a couple items over here, though. If I'm thinking of the right place. Which I am. Again, there's just skeletons over here. There's not much. We just got a body over here that is holding an item. So we want to ride past it. There we go. Good little cookbook. And now we can head back to the jump pad and ride it up to the top. So if you remembered where we got that painting of the Jagged Peaks in Shadow Keep, we are going to find that today. We're going to get its reward. It's a reward that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool reward. But that's up the mountain a little bit farther. We got another boss fight or two before we get to that point. So this next part is going to be rather annoying, and I'm probably going to fast forward through it because it's going to be a hot minute before we actually get anything accomplished. Unless you feel like partaking in a dragon versus dragon fight, which I do not. But we have 2 drakes that are going to be fighting each other. One of them will eventually kill the other. And then once that one dies, go kill the other. It's the same fight as the one we already fought in this episode. So, yeah. It's up to you. You do you, boo-boo. I probably shouldn't be standing right here. Yeah, well, they saw me. It's unfortunate. Get him! Oh, 1 hit. 1 HP in a dream! There we go. Alright. Daddy's time to shine. Let's do this. So this one's rather annoying. Loves to lightning. Oh, he's broken. Oh. Bang! Oh, I thought I was only wielding one. Run! This fire does have janky hitboxes, just so you know. It's not like the fire in Liurnia. It actually has really janky hitboxes. Oh my god. Okay, cool. I thought you were going to do the fire sweep thing. Whiff. 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 Got him. Got him. Got him. There we go. Man, 2 great katanas is redonkulous. Like, I swear, that's a redonkulous fight. Easy peasy. Alright, where are you, Igon? Is he up there?
What a sight. A warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow Drake warrior. Igon. Piteous Igon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past. How once you were. When fear was yet foreign to ye.
Don't get too excited there, buddy. You look like you're about to die.
Drake warrior, dear friend, grant me this one wish. Take this finger, my finger, scale the Jagged Peak, face Bayle the Dread, and when you do, summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain. And my soul yet lies on the mountain.
Sure thing there, baby doll. Can do. Can do. Alright, so we are not going to continue up the path yet because, as annoying as it sounds, there's another boss fight. And it's an ancient dragon. And it's an ancient dragon in a pool of water. So you're going to want to get all your goodies and level up as much as you can. If you have the ability to. And then we want to head up to Igon again. He will be dead. He does not have anything to pick up as of now. But we can come back to grab his armor set and I believe his bow later. Once we kill Bayle the Dread. So I may or may not include it because we are just going to come right up here again. It's a little extra run for not much. So when you beat Bayle, just warp back to foot of the Jagged Peak, right up to Igon, and then you can grab his armor set and bow. And I think he even comes with harpoons. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. And I doubt I put it down in my notes. I normally say stuff like just grab the items he drops. So just follow the jump pads. There's not very many items up here. Just mainly the fulgur blooms and the different flowers and the sharp gravel stone. So if you want all of that stuff, feel free to get it. Now, this ancient dragon, I'm going to be honest. You do not need to fight if you do not want to. Also, don't go up the middle. Go to the right, go to the left, go anywhere but the middle so you don't get demolished by giant boulders. Once they all fall, then you can go down. Alright, so we wanted to grab that. And then we actually want to go this direction here. Because there should be a Scadutree fragment on one side, if I am remembering correctly. Or it's right under where the boulders was. Now that, yep, I was saying, now that I'm thinking about it, it's right underneath the boulders. Alright, so there's our next Scadutree fragment. And then we can come back up here. And here is your ancient dragon. So, your ancient dragon here is not a mandatory fight. You do not have to fight him. You can just ignore him, leave him, let him go on your merry way. Because like 80% of the arena is water. So his lightning attacks, whenever they hit, are going to have a wider hitbox. And it's going to be really annoying. Otherwise, it's the exact same ancient dragon fight as usual. We are using 2 great katanas, so I think it'll be alright. I'm going to fight him. If you do kill him, you will get both versions of the ancient dragon smithing stones. The Somber and the regular ancient dragon smithing stone. If you do not want to fight him, head up that way. That is the path to victory, to finding Bayle. But let's get it done. Oh, I just realized I forgot to switch my weapon around. That's alright. That's some pretty good damage, I'm not gonna lie. Nailed it! Good way to avoid the lightning. God, that stamina recovery is gonna come in clutch when I fight Bayle here in a minute. Woo! Okay. Alright, well, that was aggressive. No. Ow! I tried to jump it. Oops. Oh. Just ever so slightly, I am off. Big tail swipe. No. A slam. God, that's annoying. You want to try to fight him on the ground, what little ground there is, but it's still just going to kind of hit everywhere. Where are we going, camera? What are we looking for here, dude? If you could stop doing lightning, that'd be wonderful. I'm not going to lie. Because we started out great, and then you just kept doing lightning. Ooh, got the bleed proc. That's alright. We're gonna heal. Got him. Let's do one more. Nice. Whoops. Whoa, alright. Where is he at? No fire. Please, no fire. Your fire hurts so bad. Oh god, what's this? Woo! Missed it. I thought he was doing something else. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, good move. I'm gonna die. God dang it. Crap! He just decided to change up the combo last minute. I wasn't ready for it. Alright, for realsies, I might only fight him one more time. Because it's just so boring. What was that? What was it? What in the world? I don't think I've ever seen that from this boss. That was expertly dodged, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I was out of stamina. Whew! Ow. It's always when he does that little extra attack. No! Oh my god! Alright, no more messing around. I switched my physic around so I have stamina. And I did a couple other things as well. Like, I made sure my Shadow fragments are all good too. Hit him. There. Ow. I deserve that. I got greedy. Really? Okay. Don't ask me how I didn't get hit there, but alright. That was a sick dodge by me, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take... Okay. This is gonna be really annoying. I was like, I don't even know where he is, because there's a wall there. If you could stop doing the annoying stuff, that'd be swell. Just saying there, buddy. I'm gonna get hit. If I stand there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be out of health before I even get this guy a third of the way left. Right in his dumb head. Why are you doing it again? Oh, okay. What are we doing here, guys? Ow. What are you doing over there, buddy? Like, I don't understand. Oh my god! Stop! Ah! Why is this the boss that's getting me? I mean, I know why. It's because of the extra lightning reach that he has. But like, I'm not even in the water. It shouldn't be reaching that far. Like, we were on the hill. I don't understand, and it's frustrating. And it's like, oh yeah, you're not getting hit. Well, no, actually, you are, because why not? That's the explanation Miyazaki has. Why not? And I went early because the game doesn't love me. And I don't love this game. I only like it a lot. Definitely a 10 out of 10 game that I only like. Okay, run to the tail. Oh, come on. Stop it. Oh my god. Dude. If you could just stop with the lightning moves for 5 seconds, I'd be happy. But that's the only thing you do. And it's annoying. Nobody likes you. Stop it. Thank you. A normal move. Are you kidding me? Really? This shouldn't hit me. I'm way up here. Where are you going? Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, no, please! Not like this! Oh, thank god. Woo! Finally! Guys, that wasn't even the hard boss of this area. That's the thing! It wasn't even the hard boss! The hard boss is Bayle! Like, man! Ugh. Alright, so now that that was a waste of my time and only took me 20 minutes, we can climb up the mountain towards Bayle. Before we fight Bayle, though, we got a couple of detours that we have to make. Number one is we have to finish our side quest for the Dragon Priestess. I forget her name. It's like Florissax, I think, or Flosax. I don't remember her name. So, let's go see if she's there. Because it's either after we do Igon's part, or part of Igon's quest, or it's once we make it up to Bayle, we can go talk to her. But let's go see. We're going to do that, and then we want to warp back to here, where we have the Dragon Communion Priestess.
Warrior true. What? I remember that name well. The broken Drake warrior. Driven by bottomless hunger and fiery ambition. Precisely what the Dragon Lord envisaged for men who partake in Dragon Communion. The mad hunger and fierceness of spirit that only flows from those young and short of sight. He rather reminds me of Bayle. In fact, such thoughts are unfathomable to ones as old as we.
Do you say anything else about Bayle?
In a time long past, Bayle, the foul trick among us sins.
Nope. No, he does not. It's the same thing. Alright, so I think now since she's back, we can change or do her little quest line. If you have Thialier's concoction, you can do that to get these next few items. So here she is, kind of like staring up to the sky, trying to not enter a deep sleep.
Senessax, tonight, like every night, my solace is yours. May it grant you sleep in your place beyond time.
So she's like looking up, trying to find him, obviously. But she's also trying not to fall asleep, because if she sleeps, she's going to basically be betraying her lord. So if we use Thialier's concoction, she will enter the eternal sleep. Which is what we want, so we can get a couple of hidden items. So now, since she is asleep, we will be able to pass time a full day. So we want to pass time until nightfall, and then she should be standing again.
I have broken my pledge. I succumb to the deep slumber that was meant for my lord. It was a craven act of a foul and lowly beast. Forgive me, good warrior. My lord will no longer look upon me. I have fallen from grace. An old dragon, no longer. Go on. Leave me be. Go on, my lord.
Alright, so now once we finish killing Bayle, which is where we're going to go next, what we're going to do next, we can come back here and finish her quest line. The reason we want to do this is, other than with the normal path you can take to essentially do her quest, you can get her form of Dragon Communion, I believe. We want to do it this way because this is a hidden part of a quest where we can get a couple of hidden items which are rather helpful. Like if you are somebody who wants to use summons, her summon is very, very useful, which is what we will be getting, as she will pledge her loyalty to us because we killed Bayle, so we are therefore stronger, or as strong as Senessax. She doesn't really know that, you know, we killed Senessax already, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So we just want to follow this path up. There aren't really any items. Like, the cookbooks are pretty much all it is. Ow, I did not mean to go that way. But we just want to head down this path as we're looking for sharp gravel stone and more jump pads. Now, this jump pad up here leads to our painting location, or a painter location, where we can get a new form, dragon form. So right over here, once you see this little peak, hop down to this section, and then we want to head here to the painter. You can get off your horse, and eventually he will show up. He should show up anyway, because we do have it. And boom, we get the rock heart. How cool is that? So now, if we look at it... Oh, that's not the right one. So now, if we look at it, we have the ability... Where is it? Where is it? Should be here somewhere. Ah, there we go. So... let me see. The change... this basically lets us turn human flesh into the ancient dragons. So... we can essentially lose all of our armor, and we will use this in order to turn into the ancient dragon man, I believe. If you want Florissax, Florissax skin type, I believe you have to just basically beat Bayle and then talk to her and she'll be able to give it to you. If not, I'll add it really quick. I'll pause the video and I'll add it telling you how to get her other form, because we are not going to be able to get both on one playthrough, I believe. If I am wrong, I will let you know. Alright, so now that we are back at our previous grace, we now want to just, again, keep heading up to the southwest, as we are trying to go back to that previous jump pad. There were no items after that, so don't feel bad about, like, oh, do I have to jump back or can't I just circle? You can definitely circle it. That's what I did on my walkthrough prep, because I didn't think going back would be easier, but then I was like, oh, yeah, we were literally 100 feet from the grace, so no big deal. But now we want to hug the left platform. There are a couple jumps, so pay attention to that, because depending on the time of day, it can actually be pretty tricky to see. Alright, now that we are up here, we are pretty much right at Bayle. Oh, I passed the sharp gravel stone. So if you're looking for that red fertile bloom, or if you're looking for sharp gravelstone, that is a spot that you can find a lot of it at. We also want to avoid the trap here by staying on torrent, because there are a couple of those slimes that you'll see jumping down or falling down on top of you if you are not on torrent. Then we can grab the collar blooms as well. And then we can keep heading up the mountain. And here we are in one of the most beautiful and terrifying arenas for Bayle. So, with Bayle, the boss fight for Bayle, I'm going to quickly try to level up because I don't really feel like losing 200,000. Alright, so the Bayle fight is 2 phases. Before we really talk about the phases, I want to tell you that you can summon Igon. In your first initial attempt, Igon is going to be behind you. I don't believe you will have the ability to grab him as you walk into the arena. So, I believe he will be spawning in right around above where my head is. Okay, right around where my head is where he will be. They have patched the game to where you now do not need to summon or hit on the summon and then move the mouse over to hit yes, or the D-pad to hit yes. You have to just touch the button and it will summon him, because Bayle is a very hyper-aggressive boss. As soon as you walk through the door on your second fight, he will immediately attack. Same on the first one. If you're like, I'm going to turn away to try to summon Igon because I want to finish his quest, because it's one of the coolest quests in the game. The writing is very, very good for him. We want to make sure we get that, so I suggest summoning. Not only because of the quest, but because he's also very helpful in this fight. He helps take aggro from Bayle quite often, which makes this fight a little bit less stressful because of the gigantic health pool that he has. The weak point is his head, and it's very difficult to hit his head. So get used to having Igon help you out. You also get to listen to an epic dialogue and monologue from this dude, so it's pretty sweet. But Bayle's phase 1, he has a basic 4-hit combo that finishes with a slam, a lightning slam, or a giant slam from his broken wing, with basically is like a severed wing with a bone sticking out of it. With that combo, you will probably be starting out around his head, but you want to try to dodge and move towards his butt or tail. That way you can hit him a few times while he tries to turn and hit you again. He does have a grab in both phases. When his head or mouth essentially shoots lightning or has a little bit of lightning around the teeth, he will leap at you. You want to wait until he is on the way. So meaning, if I was Bayle and I lean backwards like this, you would want to wait until I roll or jump at you to get out of the way. That's essentially what he does for the timing on that move. He also has a couple of very quick lightning attacks. If he doesn't move anywhere, but he's looking at you and roars, he will summon bolts, honed bolts that will follow you as you go, that will come just straight up from the sky, straight down to the ground, and you just need to run around in whatever direction to try to avoid him. It's similar to a move that Elden Beast does, where he shoots beams of light into the air and they all kind of come down you one at a time in like a straight column or a row of attacks. Let's see. You can stagger him with enough headshots. I think with this weapon, which is what they gave you to use to fight him, so you can do extra damage, it will probably happen when we fight him, but it all depends on how aggressive I can be while trying to dodge his hyper-aggressive states. During phase 2, he will fly around the arena shooting lightning. He'll run to avoid them, and then he'll do a couple of dive bombs. Try to dodge through them as best as you can. It's a very tight window, but they're well telegraphed. He also has a slam that summons lightning after a delay. This would be the equivalent to Florissax's giant lightning stake that he slams into the ground. You have a chance to run away from. However, this one we probably won't have a chance to run away from, so you will just need to dodge roll or iframe through that with a dodge. You can dodge once on that slam and then once again on the delay, as there is a small AoE on the initial slam. He has a move where he will leap away, and this happens in both phases, by the way, but I have found it mainly to happen in second phase. but he will leap away from you where he turns his back to you, and then he's using his tail as a spring, and he will jump back at you. So he'll show you part of his tail, or he'll curve his tail, and then he'll spring back at you and whip you with it. But that's pretty much it for Bayle. Everything else, honestly, you just have to learn. This is a really hard boss, and it's a really fun boss. I'm excited and terrified because if I'm struggling against an ancient dragon, a boss I know how to fight very well, I don't know how this boss is going to go. So, we'll see. We will see. Alright, but Igon should be coming once he spawns in. Where are you, Bayle? I hear you. Oh god, there he is. Alright, so Igon is right here. Summon. That's the grab. Whew. What you got for me, boy? That's the slam. I was early, dang it.
Behold, a true great warrior.
That's the combo the dragon showed us earlier. Try to get to the booty. Oh, I forgot about his fire. Yes, he loves to shoot fire if you are too close. Now, that's my fault. Thank you, Igon, for taking some aggression. I appreciate that. That was the tail swipe. Ow. Said it preemptively. Good move, sir.
Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon. And I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons. Every last drop of my
So
being.
close. Such a cool fight. Miss me. Miss. Ah, dang it. Oh my god, that hurt. Ah, yes, the fire, the lightning fire. Ouch, kabibbles. Oh my god, I forgot about the dash. There's so much to this fight, dude, and I'm terrible at it. It's such a bad fight for me. Like, it's a good fight overall. I am just, dude, I'm dookie. I am so bad. Alright, so he's probably gonna get really angry here in a minute. So we're just gonna... Oh, that's the lightning honed bolts that we just want to run or dodge around. And here's his big kaboom. God, that's so cool. So now we want to just kind of run. And he's going to do a couple dive bombs. Oh, he locked on to Igon. That's awesome. It's things like that that really help. Ow, good move. I thought you were going to do that a little slower. What? Hit me? Excuse me? What you got for me, big dog? Ah, oh, come on! I couldn't even see that! Well, I'm dead. Oh, come on! I was so close! I was so close to dodging it. Dang it! So you guys see what I mean by how cool this boss is. So if you've never seen this before, and this is your first playthrough, don't do that. Don't do that. Play better than me.
Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Igon, your fears made flesh.
Why did you aim at me, big man? Ow! Oh my god. Logan. I think I just need to fight him with one great katana. I think the 2 is just too long of an animation for him. So we'll see. We'll see. I should be also using a little bit of magic. It's just I don't have anything in my build to help up the cast time, so that's my justification. Really? That's my justification for why I'm not using it. Ow!
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Igon.
Well, his combo's gonna hurt.
Made flesh.
Good move, sir.
Scale.
Ooh, we got the crit. Let's go.
And I will riddle with holes your rotten hide.
Nice.
The hail of harpoons. With every last drop of my being.
Alright, so we'll see if I'm lucky. I don't think I'm gonna be, but we'll see. God, this boss is so cool, dude. Bayle, focus on me, please. Oh, I rolled. I disagree. Ah, dang it. The camera lined up perfectly. Perfectly with it. Ow. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. Well, yep, I deserved that. I rolled the wrong way. God dang it. God dang it. God, I'm locked in on that move. That was a sick combo by me. God, I'm locked in. Ah, I'm not locked in anymore. I'm gonna blow it. Yep. I thought he was going straight down so I could heal. Dang it. Oh, well. That's not what you want to see. Egon! Oh, God, I was just a hair late. Well, this one ain't it, I don't think.
Hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Igon. Your solid as scale you might be, foul dragon. And I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons! With every last drop of my being!
Got him! I just need to keep wailing on him with this, I think. If I don't win this round. Because that does way more damage than Ow. I'm gonna die. What? Camera! 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 What in the what was that? Oh, we're doing it again? Okay. A whiff? Excusez-moi? Ah, I couldn't jump it. Ow. Oh, we're doing this again. All right. Thank you, Igon. Much appreciated, big man. Oh, dang it, his fire. What a move, dude. What a move. What a combo. Read my moves like a legend. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Dude, he's so locked in. He's got me. He's got my moves. He's got my moves down pat. I'm screwed. Let's go! There we go! We got him! I love it.
Bayle the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
Bye, Igon. Thanks for your help, dude. Alright, well, that was a blast. But we still have a couple things to do. We gotta go talk to the Dragon Communion Priestess, and we gotta go pick up Igon's armor. But that's pretty much it for Jagged Peaks. There's not much else here. It's just a really long, really terrifying, incredibly cool and aura building hallway. Until you get a ridiculously cool boss fight. That's very hard, but makes it oh so rewarding when you win. Alright, so we want to go back here first. We'll grab the armor first, and then we'll finish with the quest. I know I said I wasn't going to grab it earlier, but honestly, it's not that far. It's not that far away. And I gotta make sure I am smart, and there is, in fact, armor that's going to be over here. Please let me be smart. Please let me be smart. Please let me be smart. Item... That, okay, cool. See, I am smart. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Should be his armor set and Greatbow. Boom! Man, I'm a genius. I am so smart. I am the smartest man alive. Alright, so after this, we are going to be moving into Charo's hero grave. Charo's hidden grave. That's what it is.
Finally. Our wish is granted. Our dream, long yearned for, has come to pass. My lord was blessed with great insight. He saw in the insatiable hunger and fierce spirit of man the very things that would fell Bayle, our wretched nemesis. Warrior, you saw the strength of dragons.
Well, thank you.
Whereas I am fallen. Leave me be. Is that the truth? Never. In all my years, how could you inflict such cruelty? No. That is not for me to judge. Whatever your hand in it, it was I who succumbed to the sweetness of slumber. The fault lies with me. I may be fallen, but I need not surrender my honor. On second thought, I believe you do owe me something for the transgression. On a mere whim, you've stripped me of my one and only lord. As such, I require another. You. One day, may you become a dragon whole, a lord of your own making. Lead me, and I will follow, my good lord.
Alright, there we go. We get her Spirit Ash as well. Ancient Dragon Florissax. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, the really cool part of this is you get the Heart of Bayle that you can use for either of these attacks. I believe this one does more damage overall, but this is a bigger AoE blast. So, I like this one because I love seeing the head of Bayle just rise up from the ground screaming. It's really cool. So, it says, harness the fearsome power of Bayle the Dread, channels the form of the Dread Dragon to emit a mighty roar accompanied by a heat wave burst, causing violent eruptions of fire in the area. Even after being consumed, throbbing heart of Bayle continues to resist its subjugation, never weakening. One day, the fire within will consume the very body and soul of its communion devourer. One day. I love that. And then this one channels the form of the Dread Dragon in the right arm, smashes foes with an exposed talon, bone coursing with flame lightning. How cool is that? Flame lightning. I love that. I love that. But we're going to do Bayle's Tyranny because I think that's so cool. You can also get your Ghost Flame Breath here from the Ghost Flame Dragons that we killed throughout the DLC. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much everything that we can do in the Jagged Peaks from the Dragon Pit, from way over here, all the way to Grand Altar Dragon Communion, and all the way up to Bayle's Rest of the Dread Dragon. Alright, so that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. If you did like the video, make sure you do actually click the like button. That helps me out a lot. Remember to subscribe for more Elden Ring and From Software content, as I've got Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring Night Rain, and Elden Ring all on the channel as of right now. 100% walkthrough guides for Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and Shadow of the Erdtree. And I've got a quote-unquote speedrun of Sekiro that is glitchless. It was a lot of fun to do. I got the gauntlet on there as well. And then with Night Rain, we are doing the 100% walkthrough on stream. So if you guys are interested in catching me live on the weekends, I got Elden Ring, the Deathless Run, where we're going through the whole base game of Elden Ring, trying not to die. That is on Saturdays, and then I have the Night Rain Chasing Platinum run on Sunday nights. So, stop by, say hi, and I will see you all there in the next live stream, or I'll see you in the next episode of the 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Have a great day, everybody.